Super Bowl winning lineage at quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, from Bart Starr to Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. Winners of Super Bowls 1 and 2, 31 and 45.
Pretty great. What they've had here in Green Bay, going from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, is like what we saw in San Francisco from Joe Montana to Steve Young.
Here's Irvin on a toss, using his speed, taking it inside Seattle territory. Wagner with a tackle, but a carry of 18 yards by Tyler Irvin together, and Lazard got the worst of that.
Well, sure did. They're going to come out and check him out.
Right into the right leg of Alan Lazard.
You need intelligent four-wheel, the most available driver assist technology of any vehicle in its class. You need enough cargo space for any adventure. But to be the great side of this thing, the completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer. It's the greatest exploration vehicle of all time.
People think my job is easy. You just go on TV and talk, right? Well, each season, there's over 1,500 players and hundreds of games. Plus passing yards, turnovers, injuries. We have to be ready to analyze any of it on live TV. If we fumble on air, that's a problem. IBM Watson helps us wrap our heads around all that data and quickly find relevant insights using AI. Welcome, everybody, to Box Kickoff. I'm Marie Thompson.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know Pinocchio was a bad motivational speaker?
I look around this room and I see nothing but untapped potential. You have potential. You have... Oh, boy.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing. I am Fox's Mayor of Monday.
I don't think this man's an elected official.
Last year, 17 million people took the day off after the Super Bowl. This year, we can do way better. That's why I've declared Monday, February 3rd, Super Monday.
Super Monday is not a real holiday.
It is now.
No reason to dance. There's no reason to dance.
Today's game is sponsored by the all-new Ford Explorer, built Ford proud. And by Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Well, Alan Lazard, who has taken on more responsibility as a second or third receiver for the Green Bay Packers here down the stretch, is into that pop-up medical tent after getting hit by Aaron Jones. On that last 3-yard play, now 2nd and 7. Pass caught. Davante Adams.
Oh, yeah.
No answers for number 17 yet for Seattle's defense, a gain of 10.
Well, the Packers, when they go two tight ends like they are right here, it creates a one-on-one in the secondary by Seattle. They go single high safety, and it's just about every time. And so they know with two tight ends that they're going to have one-on-one out on the wide receivers and one-on-one on Davante Adams. That's a heavy favorite for the Green Bay Packers and all the things that he's able to do. Not many guys can cover him.
Pass is bobbled and incomplete for Kumaro. Looked like it was there, and number 16, Jake Kumaro, second-year player from Wisconsin Whitewater, just could not secure it going out of bounds.
Just not able to handle it. And as we were talking about, that with the, as a quarterback, you go to the guys who you have the most confidence in, and there was a time when the Packers would go 3 deep with Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb and Davante Adams, but Adams is the lone guy. Now for Aaron Rodgers.
Lazard is headed into the locker room. Here's one out on the edge. Catch is made. Clowney on the tackle, and a flag on the tackle of Sternberger. As Clowney looked like he got a lot of face mask.
Well, the helmet almost came off, so he got a lot of something. Take a look at it. And
I don't know if he got the face mask, so the officials are talking about it.
And it didn't look like he reached underneath. You know, there's no real opening in the helmet. He definitely got a hold of the helmet. I don't know.
Yeah, and the helmet does include the helmet opening, but he's got to be underneath, like you say. They're taking a look at it now, having the discussion between the two, because the downfield official's the one that came in through it. So we'll see what the discussion brings out.
Personal foul. Grabbing the helmet opening. Defense. Number 90. Plays half the distance to the goal line. First down, Green Bay.
Pete Carroll looking up at the replay. Grab it. The helmet opening was the call.
A real tight play you see on that last shot. Was he underneath? See why it was called. I really don't think it is, though.
3.5 to go in the half, and the ball is just outside the 13-yard line of Seattle. Green Bay 2 for 2 in the red zone. Different story for this Seahawk defense compared to last week against the Eagles, where they held tight down here. Rodgers to his right, fakes the throw and slides down. Back to the line of scrimmage. Aaron, what do you know about Allen Lazard?
Allen Lazard questionable to return with an ankle injury. When I talked to Aaron Rodgers about him yesterday, he said he is a young player that's just confident. You don't see young guys come in that much that have this much confidence, hoping they can get him back.
Picked off the practice squad of the Jaguars last year.
Well, this is a Seattle defense. They've had their share of problems down here in the red zone. They were good on Sunday against the Eagles, keeping them out of the end zone. They need to come up with a stop on this possession.
Here's Jones. Nice cut. Knocked down right at the marker by Trey Flowers.
Really nice job. They run the trap and they come back underneath that. Aaron Jones, great vision, seeing the hole on the backside. Good block there by left guard Elton Jenkins.
And a yard short of first down yardage, maybe less than a yard. 2-minute warning. Seahawks don't jump. Important third down play when we resume at Lambeau. Right now, Pack up 11.
I'm Randy Diaz, mayor of Seltzer, Pennsylvania. If you love Bud Light like me, you'll love Bud Light Seltzer. It's a hard seltzer from Bud Light. It comes in 4 flavors and tastes great. Bud Light Seltzer. It's unquestionably good.
Moving to the park.
If you don't love Bud Light,
I'm a vodka gal myself.
you'll love Bud Light Seltzer. There's no Bud Light in it. It comes in 4 flavors and tastes great. Bud Light Seltzer. It's unquestionably good.
Rotate the can. Great.
But if you do have questions, give us a call. The town of Seltzer is standing by.
Old smiles and cut.
Step right up and dazzle your senses with a box overflowing with all your cravings for just $5. The $5 Chalupa box on the Cravings Value menu. Value that never ceases to amaze. It's surprising how the bigger a city gets, the smaller it starts to feel. Which makes it even more surprising how big it feels in here. With sliding rear seats and more available second row legroom than, say, a Chevy Suburban. This is the completely reimagined 2020 Ford Escape.
And now, the best returns of the year, brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. Against the Jets in Week 5, the Eagles' Orlando Scandrick stripped the ball from quarterback Luke Falk. after shaking off a tackle by tight end Ryan Griffin. The Philly cornerback outran the rest of the Jets for a touchdown in a win that brought them one step closer to the division title. Another great return brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. All people are tax people.
Well, so far, the job done by Matt LaFleur and finding opportunity for Davante Adams has been impressive, and this is his first game as a head coach in the playoffs. Up by 11, a chance for more. Right now, 3rd down and 1 with the ball inside the 5. 2 tight ends in the game for the Packers. Rodgers takes it and gets it. And that is the first time this season that Aaron Rodgers has carried on 3rd down or 4th down and 1, and now some shoving after the play as Rodgers gets the first down to bring up 1st and goal. The Seahawks have taken a timeout.
A nice push right there in the middle. You see the opening. That was pretty easy. Most of the time you'll see these defensive fronts, they'll get in the gaps on each side of the center to prevent that from happening, but because the Packers have not run the quarterback sneak, they gave that lane. Sometimes the quarterback has the ability to just simply take it on his own as well, and that could have very well been what happened there.
Only 9 rushing first downs for Aaron Rodgers all year. Again, that's his first carry on 3rd or 4th and 1. Seattle took...
Oh, no.
Timeout, they have 2 left. 1st and goal for Green Bay from the 2.
Come on with this shit, man.
Jones.
Nah.
Did not get there. Just kept out by about half a yard. 2nd and goal. And timeout is taken by Seattle. Let us find out. With 1:40 left in the half. What's coming our way at halftime, Kurt?
You guys are freezing in Green Bay. Just know we feel you. It barely broke 60 here in Los Angeles, so I got to race back inside to do the Visa halftime, where we'll talk about the first half of your game and next week's title tilt between the Chiefs and the Titans. It's all coming up on the Visa halftime.
I knew that was coming. But if you're going to be freezing, Kurt, this is about the best place to be freezing, Lambeau Field.
Boy, that's for sure. Lambeau in January. It's been a little while.
Rodgers and the Packers on 2nd and goal. Jones. Well played by Seattle. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Made a move before he got to the line of scrimmage. Trey Flowers was in there, was not alone for Seattle. Quandre Diggs as well.
Quandre Diggs, he comes in. He's able to finish it off. Flowers, that's a great move right there by Aaron Jones trying to get inside that, but Diggs is the one who is able to just finish him off and fill in that gap. And, boy, he has really helped solidify that safety position when they were able to pick him up. Little face mask there, but that's a great job. This defense, I mean, I know they gave up the touchdown, but they've been pretty tough down here running the football. Big 3rd down here. There's Kenny Norton, the defensive coordinator.
2nd year in that position for Pete Carroll.
I think this is 4 downs right now for Green Bay, but this is huge for Seattle.
Clowney came across.
There we go.
Happened. They blew it dead. But it will just move it closer to the end zone if indeed it's against Jadeveon Clowney.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Number 90. Clowney's half the distance to the goal line. We play 3rd down.
That's the 9th time Jadeveon Clowney has been guilty of that infraction this season. That moves the ball inside the 1. Jones, touchdown Packers.
Heck yeah. Go Pack, go. But a touchdown, baby, with Jones. And Jones is in there. A-Rod and AJ. AJ and A-Rod.
This side over here, they on the left side of that offensive line, Mercedes Lewis in there tight end just totally collapses the line of scrimmage, and what great vision there by Aaron Jones.
That is the 6th time Aaron Jones has rushed for multiple touchdowns in a game. That's the most in the NFL this year, and all 3 Packer touchdowns have come on 3rd down.
Watch this block here by number 89, Mercedes Lewis, and the hole that Aaron Jones has to work with. That's a great job. Mercedes Lewis, he's been in the league a long time, 14th year, and that's what he has carved out for himself with Green Bay is, you know, being more of a blocker, but finishing off that drive, coming away with 21 points right here before the end of the half. That's a great job up front.
If you include the postseason, Aaron Jones now 1 behind Amon Green for total touchdowns in a single season. Mercedes Lewis, you're right, he's been at it a long time. 14-year career, just his 3rd time in the postseason. I'll just tee you up. Where did he go to college?
Of course, UCLA.
A minute 30 left. Seahawks without any timeouts. Travis Homer will give it a shot. Drives his way just shy of the 25. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the NFL 100 celebration. The NFL is calling all fans to vote on which moment should be crowned the greatest in league history. To cast your vote on the 16 iconic moments that have advanced so far, go to NFL.com/greatest moment. The winning moment will be unveiled on Super Bowl Sunday right here on Fox.
It's time for them to get something going.
Wilson maneuvers in the pocket, throws a laser, and it's caught by Lockett for 14 yards.
So down here on DK Metcalf, first of all, good job by Tyler Lockett being able to go down and make the play. They're playing one-on-one outside. Soft coverage down here at the bottom. Jair Alexander on DK Metcalf.
On 1st down, that's where they go. Metcalf hops out of bounds to stop the clock. And on 1st down, a gain of about 9.
Yeah, defensively, you're not going to come up and try to challenge this guy after the game that he had last week and his size. So you play soft, especially in this situation. You get a lot of easy completions, and you can get down there in pretty good position to then take a shot and come away with a touchdown. Certainly come away with 3 points, but they're going to back up some yardage right now. Dwayne Brown going early.
But no 10-second runoff. The clock was stopped.
Start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
More injuries up front for Seattle, Chris.
Yeah, rookie Phil Haynes is in at left guard for Jamarco Jones, who went with the team doctor to the locker room. He's questionable with a head injury. And remember, he was playing for starter Mike Upati. So they're down an offensive lineman, Joe.
That's been the story of the season for Seattle. Second down and 6. Clark can't bring down Russell Wilson until now. Clark back around and brings down Russell Wilson inside the 40, a loss of 2.
And who's he working against? The guy who came in at left guard, the rookie Phil Haynes at left guard. So here's Kenny Clark, and he's the one who's able to get past Haynes, push him back. Initially, as you said, Russell Wilson avoids him, but he comes back and makes the play.
Wilson takes off right up the middle and will get a first down into Green Bay territory with 17 seconds left and counting.
Hurry up and get this ball clocked.
10 seconds left, and they're going to need to bite off some more yardage to have a shot. Remember, earlier in this quarter, Jason Myers missed from 50 in this direction.
Well, his career long is 58, and so that would require, to match that, getting to the 40, which is just another 8 yards, but you're contending with just 10 seconds, so they've got to complete this and get it out of bounds.
Timeout taken now by
maybe Green Bay. They had 12 men on the field.
12 men. Defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Packers out of timeouts. They stopped the clock, and they, before the snap, called the penalty as Fackrell was trying to dead and called the 5-yard penalty. Now the ball's sitting at the 43.
Well, they're soft up here at the top. If they want to try to complete it, they got to understand there is safety.
Wilson going to air it out and go for it all. End zone and incomplete. And no time remains on the clock as Amos knocked it away. So they didn't try for a shorter play and then a field goal. Russell Wilson instead gets knocked to the ground, and the pass incomplete as Amos knocked it away. 21-3 at the...
Fans should expect more plays, less downtime football throughout the spring. This is the XFL on Fox.
I know what you're thinking, right? Electric just doesn't have enough range. It will never survive the winter. Charging stations? Good luck finding one. Electric car isn't for you after all. Or is it?
CVS customers are better. Thanks to everything from helpful reminders to pre-sorted prescription packs. CVS customers are better. No wonder CVS customers are better than most at staying on their prescriptions, which tends to make you healthier.
You gotta be over there, I think, now.
No, either down there. This is the spot right here. Sure about this? We're good. We're really close. Check it out, babe. Yeah.
The more challenging the journey, the more satisfying the rewards. Experience capability crafted by Lexus. The new GX and incomparable LX. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
The TV of tomorrow will be synergized. It will shift the paradigm.
So, by synergize, do you mean it will have our favorite things like live TV, on-demand titles, Netflix, and HBO all in one place? With the voice remote, that helps us find everything easily. That's what AT&T did.
Well, you haven't seen my Venn diagram.
Introducing AT&T TV.
Watch Stranger Things.
Find the things you love with a single voice command. Call 1-866-ATT-SAVE.
Don't even think about buying windows from anyone else till you see what our factory can do for you.
Welcome to the Visa Halftime Report. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Well, a dominant first half by the Packers as we welcome you to the Visa halftime. We've got a full house here on the football field, but there's always room for one surprise guest, especially when it's this man coming in right now from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, David Baker, the president.
Good to see you, Kurt.
How are you?
Good to see you.
How are you doing, sir?
Good.
Hall of Famer.
Great to see you.
Hall of Famer.
Let the man do it.
Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Coach, on behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame and all those fans that are watching and all of us who love this game, thank you, Coach, for all you've done for the game. Thank you for all you're going to do for the game. Thank you for the history that you've made and the lives that you've impacted. Thank you. It's my great honor to tell you that you're going to be the 328th Hall of Famer into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And your legacy is going to be in Canton, Ohio forever. Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations.
Oh,
Great.
hey, Bub. Oh, my God. That is awesome.
I think in Green Bay, Jimmy overcame emotion now, but tell us what.
Oh! Yeah!
Oh. The only thing I can think of is that all these assistant coaches that have worked for me, all the great players that have played for me, they're the reason I'm here. And they're the reason I can't talk.
All right.
No.
Where's your boss?
I mean, this is so special to me because when you put in the work that we put in, it's nice to know people appreciate it.
We love you, JJ.
Love you. Amen to that, brother. Love you. Congratulations. Jimmy Johnson, the latest member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Of course, yesterday, Bill Cowher was announced as the newest member as well. Congratulations to him. The full class will be announced on NFL Network on Wednesday on Good Morning Football. Congratulations to all the nominees for this year's Pro Football Hall of Fame class. All right, we come back. We're going to talk a little football, but a reminder that the Bud Light Super Bowl Music Fest returns with the biggest names in music. A 3-day music fest leading up to Super Bowl 54 featuring Guns N' Roses, Maroon 5, DJ Khaled and Friends, and more. Tune in to Fox the night before Super Bowl 54 at 11 p.m. to see the highlights from all the best performances, and we will continue to celebrate with the newest Hall of Famer, Jimmy Johnson.
Thank you, JJ. Today's game is brought to you by Visa. Where would you like to be? Visa. Everywhere you want to be.
See you for season 3 of The Masked Singer.
The Masked Singer Season 3 premiere.
Are you sure?
Pretty good screamer. On January 20th, TV's most gripping new series returns.
That was a heck of a show. What should we watch next?
Prodigal Son returns January 20th on Fox.
There's option 1. And then there's option 2. Option 1. Option 2. 1, 2. In life, you can do things their way, or you can do things your way. This is option 2.
Let's show them what we got.
I want to use my platform to speak out for people who can't speak out for themselves. Whether it was criminal justice reform, education disparity, police community engagement, it's like, let me do my part. This started with this bill to restore voting rights.
Players from the Saints helped that law get passed because they got involved.
When an athlete steps up, people listen.
It's the power of collaboration. That's how we create change.
Oh well. I got the first half, guys.